Hey everyone, it's me Josh, welcome back to Story Time. Are you excited? Are you ready for another fun story? Yeah? Okay, today we're going to be reading Mr. Grumble by Roger Hargreaves. Another one of the Mr. Men stories. We're getting to the Little Miss stories very soon as well. Some of the Little Miss characters are in amongst these stories, which is very cool. So stick around and we will be reading all of those stories as well. Alright, if you like these, click that bell below and subscribe. Get comfortable, get ready, because we're about to delve into story time. That's right. Mr. Grumble's name suited him well. Bah, he would grumble every morning when his alarm clock rang. It's the start of yet another horrible day. Mr. Grumble doesn't look too happy there. Doesn't seem like a very positive person, does he, already? No, a bit negative. Bah, he would groan every afternoon on his walk in the country. I hate the countryside. One day, after he said this, someone suddenly appeared by magic. You think it might be a wizard? Yeah? It was a wizard. A wizard to whom Mr. Grumble had the nerve to say, "Oh, I hate wizards who suddenly appear by magic." "Really?" said the wizard. "Well, I don't like people who are constantly grumbling and moaning. I'll tell you what I do to people who have bad manners. I turn them into little pigs." And the wizard disappeared, leaving behind him a very piggy-looking Mr. Grumble. Mr. Grumble was afraid that he might remain a pig for the rest of his life. I'm sorry, I'm about to sneeze. This is going to be so funny, and I might keep it, maybe. If anyone out there said bless you, thank you very much. Let's continue. And the wizard disappeared, leaving behind him a very piggy-looking Mr. Grumble. Mr. Grumble was afraid that he might remain a pig for the rest of his life. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'd want to be turned into a pig. But 5 minutes later, by magic of course, he changed back into his old self. Oh, lucky. There he is there. He set off again and happened to pass Little Miss Fun's house. "Come in," she cried. "I'm having a party." That's nice to invite. But maybe Mr. Grumble is going to grumble his way around the party and people won't like it. Mr. Grumble went in, but when he heard Little Miss Fun's guests singing and laughing, he scowled. "Oh," he moaned, "I can't stand singing and laughing." What? Singing and laughing is awesome. He would have done better to have kept quiet because... Uh-oh, someone might have heard him. Oh no, the wizard appeared once more. "I see that my first lesson wasn't enough," he said. "If I'm going to teach you to stop grumbling, groaning and moaning, I'll have to do more than turn you into a little pig. I'll have to turn you into..." What do you think he's going to turn him into? Oh, some good guesses. Let's see. A big pig! Mr. Grumble did not like it one bit. Little Miss Fun and her guests, however, found it very funny. He's a big old pig in the crowd. "Please," begged Mr. Grumble, "turn me back to normal. I promise that I will never grumble, groan or moan ever again." And he feebly wiggled his curly tail. The wizard took pity on him and changed him back to his old self. And then the wizard disappeared again. So Mr. Grumble is a pig, crying, begging the wizard, "Please, turn me back." Then Little Miss Fun jumped on a table and pretended to be a clown. Mr. Grumble was not amused. "Bah," he snorted. "Can't stand people who jump on tables and pretend to be clowns." You can guess what happened next. He turned into an enormous pig. An enormous pig whose face was red with embarrassment. "Oink!" wailed Mr. Grumble mournfully. Then this enormous red-faced pig made a solemn promise. "Never again will I grumble, groan, moan, or snort." Mr. Grumble, with a pig face and rosy red cheeks. "Good," said the wizard, suddenly appearing once again, and Mr. Grumble changed back into his old self. Well, not exactly his old self. Look at that nice smile on his face. Amazing, isn't it? Cool. Later, Mr. Grumble went home and tired out after his exhausting day, he went straight to bed. He slept the whole night without once grumbling, groaning, moaning, or snorting. But not without snoring. Do you know anyone that snores when they sleep? I have a few friends that snore when they sleep. Alrighty, well, thanks so much for reading Mr. Grumble with me today. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back again with another story really soon. If you like these, please subscribe, click that bell below, and you'll be able to visit the page, read stories whenever you like. There's so many on there, so many fun stories to read and adventures to embark on and things to learn and everything like that. So stay fun, be positive. Bye for now, but not forever. See you soon.